Zendaya Mary Stormer Coleman began her journey like many child stars on Disney Channel. But from the start, she brought something different. While starring in Shake It Up, Zendaya quickly stood out for her charisma, maturity and business savvy. Unlike many of her peers, she carefully navigated the transition into adulthood without controversy, instead cultivating a brand rooted in authenticity, elegance and self-empowerment. Even at 16, she was writing books about confidence, rejecting roles that didn't align with her values, and advocating for racial and body representation. This scene isn't about a random glow-up. It's about how Zendaya broke the mold of the child star curse and rewrote the rulebook for modern celebrity. She didn't just age out of Disney, she transcended it, turning the platform into a launchpad for something far bigger. One of the defining pillars of Zendaya's star power is her fashion. From jaw-dropping Met Gala appearances to high-concept movie premieres, Zendaya doesn't just wear clothes, she tells stories with them. Partnering with stylist Law Roach, she turned red carpets into runways of meaning. Whether dressed like Joan of Arc or channeling vintage Hollywood, every look is a message, bold, intelligent, and always ahead of the curve. Gen Z, a generation obsessed with aesthetics and identity, saw in Zendaya a blueprint. She showed that fashion isn't just about beauty, it's about expression, rebellion and legacy. This isn't performative, it's transformative. She uses clothing to build narrative arcs around her career. And each time she walks a carpet, Twitter explodes, TikTok recreates it, and the internet collectively agrees she owns the moment. In 2019, Zendaya made history with Euphoria. Playing Rue Bennett, a drug-addicted teen dealing with grief, trauma and identity, she proved her dramatic range. The performance earned her an Emmy, making her the youngest woman to ever win Best Actress in a drama. But more than that, Rue became a voice for a generation. Euphoria's dreamlike cinematography and raw emotional tone spoke to the fears and desires of Gen Z, and Zendaya's portrayal was the glue that held it together. Her willingness to portray vulnerability, messence and unlikability made her feel real. Suddenly, she wasn't just a style icon, she was an emotional anchor. TikTok exploded with edits of Rue's breakdowns. Twitter threads broke down her facial expressions like Shakespeare. She embodied the chaos of growing up in a digital world, and that made her beloved. Zendaya's social media strategy is, ironically, defined by restraint. In an era of oversharing, she's private, but purposeful. She rarely tweets impulsively or shares daily updates. When she posts, it means something. Her Instagram isn't a diary, it's a gallery. And that air of mystery only adds to her allure. Still, when she does speak, whether it's to advocate for justice or to celebrate fans, her words resonate. Zendaya walks a fine line between relatability and reverence. She'll crack a joke in one interview and deliver a sting speech in the next. For Gen Z, who crave authenticity but reject performative transparency, Zendaya is the ideal role model. She protects her boundaries while embracing her platform, and in doing so, she maintains what many celebrities have lost: dignity. Zendaya is no longer just a rising star, she's a gravitational force in the entertainment industry. When her name is attached to a project, interest skyrockets. Dune. Suddenly Gen Z cares about sci-fi epics, challengers, and erotic tennis drama trends for weeks. She draws eyeballs, sets tone, and elevates narratives. This is the Zendaya effect. It's not just about acting. It's about being an anchor, someone audiences follow across genres, platforms and styles. Studios recognize this. Directors want her. Brands need her. And fans believe in her. More than any other celebrity, she balances accessibility with aspiration. She's the girl next door, who also happens to be a global ambassador for Valentino. She's an artist and a meme. In a chaotic world, she's a rare kind of constant and regency, that's gold. What makes Zendaya special is not just what she's accomplished, but what lies ahead. At just 27, she's already redefined what it means to be a star in the digital age. She's proven that you can be principled and powerful, glamorous and grounded, mysterious and magnetic. As she moves into directing, producing, and even writing, she's building an empire on her own terms. She represents a future where influence doesn't have to mean compromise, where young people can be taken seriously, and where identity is a source of strength. Gen Z chose her not just for how she looks or acts, but for what she represents. And that's why Zendaya isn't just famous, she's iconic. And she's only getting started. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, it really helps the channel grow. Got thoughts, questions or ideas? Drop them in the comments, I'd love to hear from you. And if you think someone else would find this interesting, don't forget to share it with them. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on new content. Thanks again for being here. See you in the next one.